welcome to this slightly different pod vid. This is looking at the background rather than the rules of Heroes All, and this one's looking particularly at the Codex cards that are a free download, and indeed is the Codex itself a free download when you download Heroes All. We've recently talked about shooting stuff, and in the not too distant future we're going to talk about moving around, and there's one or two other factors that affect individual weapons, infantry, guns, this sort of thing, and all that information is on the Codex cards. And that naturally brings me on to a box of family bingo. Well, okay, it is a box of family bingo, but I happen to use this box to hold all of the Codex cards that come with the download. And here's a bit of video on a pod vid. That's the first for us. I thought I'd just run the camera over all of the cards that are on my desk. You can see that they cover all the various nations, and there's also a set of generic ones and some that cover off the rules of the game. Each card is unique to a particular weapon or vehicle. It shows the armour and speed. You can see there's an anti-tank class, calibre of gun, all sorts of things. The HE effect we talked about in shooting, the number of rounds carried, we'll come on to that in logistics, and then the secondary weapon, much the same. So all the information is there, and the generic ones are much the same, all laid out in the same format. So it's relatively easy to get used to looking up the cards and finding the information you need. And as I said earlier, all of the various basic tables and rules that you're likely to want to refer to on a regular basis are also on a card. That saves you flicking through the rulebook. So when you start the game, you simply pull out the cards for the individual vehicles or weapons that you have on the table, and then you pull the generic ones for the weapons that everybody is using. So there you go, a nice little simple quick pod vid on the Codex cards. The codexes themselves come in sheet form. The cards, as I said earlier, are printable. You can put them into the plastic wallets. All the sizes and everything are in the rules, so you know what to buy. They're the standard ones that the Dungeons and Dragons boys use, so nothing weird, should be easily available. We're on to morale, movement and all sorts of other things next, so stick with us and I'll see you soon. Look, you know how this works. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, hit the notifications bell, and when more stuff arrives, you'll be the first to know.